Hi, this is Arya. Please subscribe to TalksOfCinema.
எல்லாமே வணக்கம். Please forgive me as எனக்கு தமிழ் நல்லா தெரியாத. I did my first feature film in 2012. That was Paanch Ghante Mein Paanch Crore. And I'm very thankful to my OTT platform Ulu app for making this with me. Support from my family, my mother, my sister. Their support kept me going like a fire. So struggle irukku.
Slow claps for them.
In a nutshell, I don't look for the best script. I look for the best character, which masses will take home and they love it. Hi, this is actress Kavita Radheshyam and you are watching me on TalksOfCinema.com.
ஹாய் ஹலோ வணக்கம் வெல்கம் டு டாக்ஸ் சினிமா. இன்னைக்கு என் கூட ஒரு ஸ்பெஷல் செலிபிரிட்டி கெஸ்டா இருக்காங்க. இவங்களை பத்தி சொல்லணும் அப்படின்னா கோமாளி படத்துல நம்ம எல்லாரையுமே யார் இவங்க அப்படின்னு யோசிக்க வச்ச நம்ம பஜ்ஜி அக்கா ஆக்ட்ரஸ் கவிதா ராதேஷியாம் தான் நம்ம கூட இருக்காங்க. இவங்க தமிழ் மட்டும் இல்லாம ஹிந்தி, கன்னடா நிறைய மூவிஸ்லயும் ஆக்ட் பண்ணிருக்காங்க. சோ இவங்களோட ஜேர்னி பத்தி தான் நம்ம இன்னைக்கு கேட்டு தெரிஞ்சுக்க போறோம். ஹாய் மேம், வெல்கம் டு தி ஷோ. ஃபர்ஸ்ட் ஆஃப் ஆல் தேங்க்யூ சோ மச் மேம் உங்களோட டைமை எங்களுக்காக நீங்க கொடுத்ததுக்கு. மேம், ஃபர்ஸ்ட் கொஸ்டின் which I thought of asking you is like, what made you choose acting as your career, ma'am?
எல்லாமே வணக்கம். Please forgive me as எனக்கு தமிழ் நல்லா தெரியாத.
Not at all, ma'am.
So apologies in advance.
No problem.
I wanted to become an actor because I always wanted to become an actor and entertainer. I did my first feature film in 2012. That was Paanch Ghante Mein Paanch Crore. And after that, my journey as an actor started in Hindi cinema and in every language. All the languages are great.
Super, ma'am. So from from TV series to movies, you have also done in web series. So how has this journey has been for you, and what is your takeaway from this journey, ma'am?
I got recognition which I'm always looking for. Every work I did as an actor has given or taught me something. But my major breakthrough came from my web series Kavita Bhabhi. It was very surprising and overwhelming to see Kavita Bhabhi becoming India's third most watched web series. And it's crossing over 500 to 600 millions. Kavita Bhabhi gave me the recognition and I'm very thankful to my OTT platform Ulu app for making this with me. So Kavita Bhabhi எனக்கு பெரிய takeaway as an actor.
Okay, ma'am. So if we see, as an actor, இவங்களுக்கு என்ன, their life is very good. But as an actor, I'm sure you have faced so much of problems, struggles. The pain you undergone, we don't know. So how did you overcome this struggle, and what motivated yourself to overcome from this, ma'am?
For me, taking second chance was out of question because I always had support from my family, my mother, my sister. Their support kept me going like a fire. So struggle irukku. But name me one field where there is no struggle. Nowadays, selling fruit is a struggle. I've seen a few videos on Twitter where people were asking this poor fruit seller in some state, unga peru enna, unga caste enna, unga religion enna. So, adu struggle.
So apart from all the struggles you're here, so very glad for that. The next question is casting couch. This word may sound a very small word, but this has created a very big impact in the film industry. I just wanted to know, ma'am, have you ever faced this casting couch issues? If yes, how did you come out of this issue? If no, just tell us the strategies to overcome this as an actor, ma'am.
Ayyo, casting couch, a small mushroom, illa. It's a big white shark. It's swimming everywhere. And nowadays lockdown is going on, so that white shark is swimming everywhere and looking for their food. But OTTs are taking over these biggest stars. I've never affected by casting couch because I know how to approach a law. Uh, but also actors who want lots and lots of work, who are desperate to make it big in the industry. I've heard casting couch stories from them. In my case, I'm very choosy, and I do not entertain every filmmaker.
That's great, ma'am. Ma'am, for everyone, there would be a mentor and an inspiration. So, likewise, who is your mentor and who is the one person whom you always look up to as an inspiration, ma'am?
My mentor is my director, my favorite, Faisal Saif. He and I, we share a very wonderful relationship, and people around us, they always get bored because me and Faisal are always talking about the cinema, the content. And my inspiration, whom I always look up to, is the one and only Ulaganayagan Kamal Hassan. And trust me, he's the cinema. And rest is all bullshit.
Yes, that's with no doubt. That's why he's termed as Ulaganayagan. Thank you, ma'am. Ma'am, one thing is like, how do you keep up the actor in you always alive, ma'am? What's the secret behind that?
By watching every film. I watch every film, whether it's bad, good, ugly, be it Nayagan, be it Dalapati, Petta, or Kadal Kadai. I do not differentiate or racial between films. Watching all these films, this is how I keep actor in me. Keep it going.
Great. Nepotism, this topic is so much trending in social media. Ma'am, does this nepotism exist even in television and in web series, ma'am? What are your thoughts about nepotism, ma'am?
People, they are talking about nepotism here in Hindi cinema also, but I look in this situation in a very different way. Uru chinna example சொல்றேன். எனக்கு web series Kavita Bhabhi is the India's third most watched show. I'm not a star kid. எனக்கு அப்பா ப்ரொடியூசர் இல்லை, எனக்கு அம்மா ஆக்டர் இல்லை, ஸ்டார் இல்லை. So how did my Kavita Bhabhi became a blockbuster? Another example, sir. Legend MGR, Shivaji sir, superstar Rajnikant, Ulaganayagan Kamal Hassan, they are not a product of nepotism. These legends are there because of their talent. But this doesn't mean I don't love Simbu. I love Simbu. So according to me, today's time, people, they don't have jobs in cinema because of the scary situation which is going on of COVID-19. So we will talk about this nepotism thing when cinema gets started.
Okay, ma'am. You have worked, apart from Hindi, you also worked in Tamil and in Kannada movies. So what are your learnings from those language movies, ma'am?
Thankfully, I have worked in Tamil cinema and Kannada cinema, and working there, and my experience was good. I wanted to be associated with more and more Tamil films because me being a North Indian, I feel that I have some kind of a connection with Tamil people. So I'm learning this language more often, and one day hopefully I will speak Tamil fluently.
Of course, you will surely, ma'am. One question is like working experience in adult film, because I think that is predominantly very, very difficult segment of acting. So share about that experience, ma'am.
I think Ivy Sasi sir's film Her Nights had adult film certification. So, what exactly adult are we referring here to? Film certification which gives adult rating to a particular film or films which are of erotic genre. Kavita Bhabi is the web series which I did was of erotic genre. So if we are talking about Kavita Bhabi, again I would like to give full credit to the South Indian cinema because my inspirations were Silk Smita, Shakila, Mumtaz, and the list goes on. So doing erotica genre, acting, Adu rumba tough, Apro rumba difficult job. Yeah, you can laugh on screen, you can cry on screen, you can fall in love on screen. Adu easy. But doing love making on a screen in the presence of 50 unit members on a film set, later it is watched by millions of people, and out of those millions of people, some jokers, they messages you and ask you whether did you do it for real. So slow claps for them.
Ma'am, usually, how do you choose your scripts and how do you prepare yourself for those scripts, ma'am?
I don't know how you will be believing me, but I usually work on my instinct. No matter how bad the script is, I look for the character, the particular character which masses will take home and remember. A similar thing I did in Comali. I knew the character which I did, Bajji. Bajji woman will be loved by all, and you all loved it. Romba Nandri for that. In my next film, Kasuran, I play a CBI officer. And in the climax, you will come to know what she was doing in the film. And for Kavita Bhabi also, I wanted the show to show a glamorous, sexy, voluptuous woman who will come in your dreams for next 3 days. So, in a nutshell, I don't look for the best script. I look for the best character, which masses will take home and they love it.
That's a very good thing about you, ma'am. Very nice. Ma'am, just tell us what you think is the biggest advantage and a disadvantage of being an actor.
Okay, so every profession has their disadvantages and advantages. So I neither look into advantages nor I ignore disadvantages.
Okay. Okay, ma'am. So, if you have given a chance to bring one rule in the film industry, then what would that be? What would that rule be, ma'am?
Who am I to bring rules and factors to the film industry? I have not contributed anything from my side to the film industry as compared to the big names, big people. But I have rules for myself. I have made those rules for myself, and I give no chances to anyone to break them.
That is very nice, keeping your own rules and ruling yourself. Great, ma'am. Film journalists are the big bridge between the artist and the public. Do you think the film journalists and the critics sometimes misguide the public?
To some extent, yeah, some of the journalists they do, and they do misguide the people. They even refuse to cover your story until they aren't bribed.
Oh, that's strange. Okay, ma'am. So, day by day, the rate of virus is seriously increasing. So, I think we can't expect theaters. Maybe in the later stage we can. So, do you have any ideas in the plan of making movies in OTT, ma'am?
As far as my instinct goes, the cinema, theatre, and industry will not stand on its feet till February or March. I may be wrong, but adu yanik instinct. One of the director was planning for a Tamil erotic thriller along with me and the legendary Velu Prabhakaran sir. But unfortunately, we have to stop the production and wait until things get settled because of this COVID-19. Yes, I'm working on lots of content for OTT platforms. After Kavita Bhabi become blockbuster, there is Kavita Bhabi season 4, 3, 4, 5 and many other content which I'm working on for OTT platforms.
Super, ma'am. We are super excited. So please launch all the series. Ma'am, how do you handle the negativity, ma'am? I think you have got many negative comments. So how do you handle that, ma'am?
I block them, I ignore them, I don't reply them.
Simple. Okay, so ignore negativity. That's very nice. Okay, ma'am. So as an audience, what type of genres you like to watch? And as an actor, what type of genres you like to act, ma'am?
I love to watch scary thrillers, mystery thrillers, anything made on real events. As an actor, I would love to work in any genre, provided the character which the masses will take home and love.
Okay, ma'am. So the last question is like, what is a message or one thing you would like to say to the upcoming actors and of course your fans, ma'am?
My advice would be just keep on working, never stop. The struggle continues even if you become a big star. And to all my South Indian fans, Romba Nandri for making Kavita Bhabi a huge success.
Always, ma'am. Our love for you and our support for you is always there for you. So thank you so much, ma'am, for joining us in this interview. It was pleasure having you here. From all our Talks of Cinema team and fan, thank you so much, ma'am. Wishing you to do so many more movies in Tamil, Hindi and lot more languages. Thank you so much, ma'am.
If you like this interview, please like, share and comment and subscribe to Talks of Cinema and join Talks of Cinema. My best wishes to Talks of Cinema for crossing over 4.7 lakh subscriber and will get more. So my best wishes to them.